Hello everyone, this is the fourth lesson. Fourth, I do believe it's fourth. And today we will talk about chords a bit more, scales, and pads. What are these? I shouldn't put them in the same category. Do you know what will survive? Where's my piano roll? Chords, we learned about chords last time. It's three sounds put together. Let me start a new pattern here. Three sounds put together, so I get my bass here, I have deep bass here, and I'm making a C major. There you go, C major, C, E, G. No, this. Well, bass is not really made to play chords, so maybe I'll just raise it a tiny bit and listen to the C major one octave higher. So I'm dragging it up from C to C, from C4 to C5. Let's listen to it now. Now that's a beautiful C major, alright? But there's a much easier way of doing this. This fella here, it helps us, it's like a cheat sheet. It helps us pick chords. For example, major chord. Now I click C and it will make a chord with the length of the note that I used last. So if my last note was this long, that's what the chord will be. Here's my major chord, alright? So again, this major, and I'm doing now C, G. G will sound nice. Now F would sound great. Major F. Yes, and again I was gravitating towards A minor there. That's the same progression that we used last time. However, okay, no, I should keep that chord actually. Major chord, C major. And now I will show you something called scales. I'm clicking this again. Major scale. See the section below. Scales. Major scale. Now this will make a sound of somebody sitting on the piano keyboard. In fact, if you look closely, these are all the keys without the black keys, without the halftones. So these are the sounds that will play well with a C major. Let me place a few sounds. If we've chosen C major scale, we're choosing C major. We're starting our music with C major. With C. All right. So I've placed a C major scale. I'm starting with this sound. And it's just a normal scale. I will place my marker here so it starts playing from this spot. It's asking for another C here. That's yeah, that sounds like do, re, mi. It's a scale, right? Alright, let me mix these up so they sound like they have some character. What if I press shift here? No, nothing, forget it. No. Anyway, so this is a scale. This will work with all your with your C major. If you're writing a tune in C major. So, I've told you about chords, scales, plenty of scales. You would instantly recognize music genre if I were to choose blues scale, for example. Let's have a very quick look. Again, we're starting with a C. What length is this note? Alright, let's listen to our blues now. Well, you get you get what I mean. I could build a melody based on these sounds alone. Okay, so these are scales. Let's start a new pattern and let me show you what are pads. Do I need a pattern? First, we are using Citrus here, as always, and instead of piano, a few sections back, we have pads. There are plenty of instruments. CRT display. Actually, I never tried this one. See what I mean? These are instruments that go in the background. It's a continuous note, or sometimes a couple of notes, a chord perhaps, that goes in the background of anything like a film soundtrack or game soundtrack. It probably wouldn't make top 10 in a radio hits, but it has its uses in music industry like this. So what I did here is I separated my patterns, and always do that. I separated my patterns into bass and pads, because bass here plays some sort of melody. Alright, there's the melody line. And we can probably see what chords we were interested in, or dominating sounds we were interested in. So there's C, and the C plays for the entire. Although this should go into D sharp here. There's D sharp, yes. Oh, one thing that I never told you is when you press closer to the edge of the key, it's louder. When you press further away from the edge, it's quieter, right? So we can test, because many instruments will sound different, whether it's loud, whether it's quiet. G, A sharp, C sharp, nobody knows what's happening here, and A. And now let's have a look at my pads, how they enter the song. If I can find my pattern slapper, as Adam says. And now in the pads. These pads are a bit quiet. What I initially used was the 1/4 of 5th, if I can pronounce it correctly, and they replaced the Jupiter here. Okay, let's try from. Right, so this is it. These are pads, plenty of them to choose from, and the best way to learn about them is to play with them. Many instruments to pick from for your projects. Alright? Thanks for watching, and I hope this was helpful. See you next time.